Okay, welcome back. Picking up where we left off last time in Factorio. We're going to decide how I want to expand out to this iron ore. Completely depleted patch. Which patch do you think I completely depleted? Iron, copper, stone. Got coal? Still got coal. Oh, I guess... Okay, it's doing some weird math on deciding where the coal iron patch was. Either that or maybe that was classified as two patches and I've completely deleted the old one. Okay. The original iron patch has officially run out. The ones close to base are usually the smallest ones, so that's not super surprising. Right. Hopefully we got enough redundancies power-wise going around that if I take the ones out right about here, we don't break everything. So the extraction what's left here probably shouldn't take all that long. Just in that sort of scenario of it's mixed ore, so it's going to be a bit of a pain. Well, it would have been a bit more of a pain to consume earlier, which is why it wasn't consumed earlier. So what's going to end up happening here is I'm going to go ahead and do these splitters sort of as a filter. So, filter. We're going to say, we're going to filter the copper off. Copper going left makes sense. And the rest is iron at that point, right? So, copper come off. And we're going to throw it on this belt, with the priority being take the right side. In this case, priority take the left side. Or the left, please. Oh, and that's output priority. Whoops. Input priority. Prioritize right side. Oh, and we've been improving mining productivity in the past. I don't need to do any discovery, and that was the only science tech we're missing. Could sort out doing uranium processing soon, but not right now. Do I have what I need to do effective transmission? Possibly. Let's grab that if I do. And we'll grab flamethrowers. I'm not going to use flamethrowers on this planet, but we'll probably use them on other planets. So I don't have utility science set up yet, so nothing that uses utility science. So no military 4. No laser shooting speeds. It's basically the end of the weapon shooting speeds, okay. Could do more inserters. We've got more options for inserter size. Could do refined deformables, but I don't think that's a great idea right now. To be fair, I got most of basically everything done that I really need done. Like what's happened here. Okay, so with that set up, and it'll take a while for that to get set up, but with that set up, we'll have the last of that patch set up to be mined. We need more stone. We have stone there. Need more coal. We have coal there. And there. We got a big copper mine, so when we need copper, we're good for copper. So yeah, it's probably come down time to expand to this iron down here. Looking at our throughput, iron throughput could be doing better. Maybe not doing the best job of keeping it from not pulling from one side. Might have a little bit more throughput if we were pulling more evenly from both sides. Oh, we have this coal mine here as well. Okay, so got plenty of coal. Yeah. So, how do I want to expand to this iron mine? Could do similar to what we did for this one, which is I run the botnet down there, which wouldn't necessarily be too surprising, right? Because we could just run. This would basically be the corner of the main base with the bots. If we did that, yeah, let's plan on doing that. So in which case, I need get a blueprint for this. There's the blueprint for it. Okay, trying to build into the fog can be a little bit interesting. Okay, so we've told that you can build there, and I can't see the ghost in the fog. Okay. That's where we are. Can't see the ghost in the fog. Whoop. There's the alignment not quite right here. Huh. Alignment's not right. Wonder who's off. Probably you're off. Probably that one's... Oh, okay. I see where the oops was. Okay, so that will put them back in grid alignment. Okay, and that'll put us in a good position to go after that coal mine when we need it. Oops. No. Wrong pot. Undo. No, conveniently there's an undo button. So what I was trying to do was align up... Okay, why are you not aligning? That's a different problem. Well, that aligns. That one isn't aligning. Why? Okay. Let's queue it up to be in the right spot, roughly. Okay, so we'll see how that expansion goes. The bots are handling that pretty well. I may also want to expand out to that uranium. That would be one way to solve the power problem more permanently. One of the rows off. Yeah, one of the rows is off again. Doesn't need to be a perfect grid, I suppose. We have a shortage of regular power poles. What's wrong with my factory? I had that automated. Or at least I remember automating it. There it is. Your problem is wood. You're saying we're out of wood. Are we actually out of wood? Or are we just really bad at getting it to where it needs to be? Yeah, we have wooden storage chests. In fact, we got a delivery order for 18 of them. So we're doing a good job of getting it to where it needs to be. Yeah, we're waiting on order. The requester chest is not set up to request wood for some reason. Why? Probably because I broke it at some point. I didn't realize it was broken because I wasn't using enough wood. Requester chest, request me some wood. Request it wood. Here we go. We got 2 deliveries en route. I should fix that problem. But yeah, slowly going to work out with the botnet. Over to the uranium and the iron. If we need coal, we got coal. Do we want to keep the grid going in that direction? Probably. A tree is in the way. Remove the tree, please. Quickly going ahead and queuing up some more construction locations. Sting it out to the uranium and the steel. This is also opening up a bunch more space for me to drop more solar panels, which was still waiting to be built for the existing stuff, but getting pretty close to the accumulators. But yeah, one way to stay vaguely renewable without increasing coal power is to go uranium. And what, 9.4 uranium should be a good bit of power set up properly. Forget what the rules on Solaris are. Let's just look over our space platforms. The space platforms providing us all our space science. And it looks like we got plenty of space science. What I could do is I could actually set up a couple more platforms. Especially if I needed, like, coal or iron. I could set it up so we have those coming down from space. It has been a while since I messed with the space platform, so I'm not 100% sure if... Okay, so that's how I did it. I set up a quest blah from space, and they're dropping it. Okay. So I could technically set a space platform that like makes coal, or a space platform that makes iron. That would be one way to get around to not expanding, is import iron from a space platform. That would work for iron, but that wouldn't work for the copper. Okay, the tessellation is getting real close to where we want it to be. Okay, so I'm not going to run it straight through the uranium. Not because I couldn't do that, because I don't think it's going to be super efficient. What are the other ones that come in here? Shift left click is force build. Okay, so that's what I want. If I need to fix the tessellation, is I can just do shift left click to tell it to only put the power poles down. Don't try to fix my alignment. Oops. Yeah, it'll probably be fine. So again, don't want it in the iron field. If we need one near the iron field, we can always, or closer to the iron field, we can always put one or two on this side. Okay, with that, we should basically be able to just take over that entire area. The great power of robots. Go forth, my robots. Collect what will be your factory. We'll do sort of similar what we're doing around the uranium, around the copper and the iron. And at some point I'll need to bring the rail line down. Shouldn't be too hard. Though the rail line will have to be done by botnet, because, well, actually, I'm expanding far enough out that maybe it could be done by the botnet, but I assume it's going to be done by my botnet. All these have been ending up in my inventory. Is there an easy way to delete these? Because I've been using the wrong buttons to get rid of / make them. I would like my inventory at some point. Okay, let's go grab a bunch of rail. So that as I go walking along building the railroad, the bots in my inventory will do it for me. How's the power looking? Well, it looks like it was enough to make it through the previous night, which is good to see. Oh, no. Was enough... Yeah, it wasn't enough to make it through the previous night. Oops. Well, we'll see if it makes it through the current one. Probably not. Probably gonna have a power feed issue at some point during the night. That one's not working because I didn't put enough power pole nearby. Well, that'll fix it. Okay, so... Rail network shouldn't be that hard. Granted, we're only going to get 300 sections down before I run out of rail, so I'm not going to get a lot done. Hoping we're not going to have an issue with you. Oh, we're going to have an issue with you, okay. Alright, well, that's a solution. now, as long as we can run straight, and who knows if I can actually run it straight, but we can try. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Wrong button press. Bro, let's go retrieve that for me. Okay, so in situations where there's trees in the way, I can hit shift to do an override, and then the bots will pick up the trees and put the track down after the trees get put in the way. Oh, or I can just hold shift to make it a ghost one anyway. Okay. The robots are having a little bit of a struggle trying to keep it. Okay, that should be enough for the moment. At least on that line. We need to do what? That's the return. We need to do the outbound. So what is the network waiting for? Apparently actually complaining about shortage of bots, which looks like it's about to catch up on. Some of the things like picking up the boulders, for example, take a lot of bots. Yeah, it looks like they caught up on it. Now they're waiting on entities again. Which aren't surprising me. Solar panels, we have one factory making solar panels. Laser turrets, we got one factory. The efficiency modules, we got one factory. The roboports, we got one factory. Right, we don't have a zero amount of them, but we don't have, like, everything. We don't have a lot of them. Okay, now I'm almost within bot range, so in theory I can just walk a little bit to the left, and the bots, in theory, could deliver to me by the looks of it. Oh, no, again, because I got really long travel distances, the bots are... Oh no, this is me running along, targeting lots of places for the bots to do things. And the bots are struggling, because... obviously, I'm not letting them catch up to me because I'm fast in the butts. Okay, so with that, in theory, the net should expand it far enough east I can get resupplied fairly easily from it. Is there any bits that I'm actually missing in this portion up here? Yeah, there's a little bit here and here missing. Okay, with that, that's probably a decent spot to put a short break in. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and park myself in the botnet and wait for the bots to deliver rails to me so I can go back to building. Okay, so now I should be in the botnet. The bots should be able to come to me, delivering my rails. So with that, what I've been doing is I've basically been expanding the potential for the base to very rapidly expand. I've put uranium ore in the network, so I could start mining the uranium ore. That would be an interesting thing to do. Soon we should have this iron ore in the network, and the copper ore in the network. Obviously, the thing I'm planning on doing next is setting up a rail station for the iron ore. Maybe don't need... I'm back at the point where I maybe don't need to do it, because we've got... Oh, well, no, it's steel. It's the throughput issue that looks of it now. We are consuming quite a bit of steel. Apparently on furnaces. Ah, because we're doing a bunch of science. That makes sense. We got rails and we got science. And both of those eat steel, so we might be short on steel. Which is a problem I hadn't expected to potentially be a problem. You're running... Oh, I see... Maybe I see? I'm trying to contemplate why we're short on steel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set up another... we're gonna set up the second train station. Set the second one up as steel production, because I think that's what we need, is more steel for the moment. Maybe a mix. Maybe one will be steel, one will be iron. Not sure which yet. But yeah, we are behind on steel, so steel is the next one to get expanded. And we did pretty much start to deplete over here. Forgot to run a powerful... Oh, you have no power. Because that... I'm hooked to a row of power poles that has no power. Okay, that makes sense. So when those get powered, those are already empty. So we'll just put them away. Okay, so we've almost depleted the original iron mine. Which in theory gives me a bunch of space where I can set up more solar panels. Just gave you a thumbs up that you can't see. More renewable power. Still got plenty of copper in the old copper mine, so I'm not surprised. I'm not expecting that to run out anytime soon. And we're ready for, basically almost ready for a copper mine down here, or a copper mine over here. So we're not looking for more copper. We got plenty of copper. Looks like we have iron and steel shortages. I suppose iron's something I could import from space. We don't necessarily need to go exploring the planet for iron. All the science is running. Right now the science is actually running on mining productivity, which does make these mines last longer. The more mining productivity we get, the more bonus productivity we get per cycle, I think. Going from 40 to 50 is where we're going right now. Yeah, hope you've been enjoying it. Maybe what's been going on right now has been a little bit tedious, as I've just been sort of expanding the botnet. But we're gonna expand the rail line, and then that will provide us with more on-map iron and copper. Probably getting to the point, close to the point where I'm actually done expanding the base here on Nautilus, and then it'll be time to start building the spaceship for exploration of space. How do I see which planets I have access to? Well, that's something I'll have to learn. I might not be able to see it because I might only have one planet. Might be what's going on. I might have to actually do discover one of the contacts. So I'll have to decide between Fulgura, Gleba, and Vulcanus, the next spot to go. I think Fulgura is the only one that doesn't have space wildlife, so that's probably the one I should go to first, I'm thinking. Partially because I think that also gets to the recycler. Yeah, the recycler. That would be one way to do a bunch of recycling of old, out-of-date stuff. So, for example, all our old steel furnaces, could pack all those back out and get all the steel out of them. That is something I also want to do before we really get into quality items. That way, when we start doing quality stuff, we can start to pack up the old not quality stuff. But that will be for next time. So I hope if you've been watching on YouTube, you've been enjoying this. If you're watching on Twitch, I will record one more part tonight. So until the next part, I hope you all have a good time and good luck. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.